Hello. I had already started filming and the freaking storage died. So the storage got full. So I'm just going to start over. Anyway, um, if you are a new viewer, welcome. Old viewers, welcome back to my channel. I'm on the way to 500 subscribers. So I would really appreciate, if you help your girl out. If you dig my vibe, please subscribe. And like and comment and let me know if this resonates for you. Okay. So I was going over how this past person that's on your mind here is someone that you had a lot of tough times with, like a lot of mutual growth. I feel like this could have been something that was a journey for both of you, you know, however long the situation was. I feel like it was something where there was a lot of trial and error. That's what I'll get. Okay. Um, Yeah, I had a song that went like that. It was like, "Hey, baby, you've been acting really weird lately. Notice that we argue on the daily, and it's got my heart feeling achy. Ooh, I'm standing over here, you're standing over there. We try to work it out. You pretend not to care. This really isn't fair. This ain't going nowhere." Anyway, so I don't know. I still get the vibe that see, I got this healing through love card here that came out too. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. It's like I feel like y'all would have that was part of the trial and error. Y'all will have some beef and y'all will be able to recover. You know? It probably wasn't like really bad beef. I don't want to say like actual fighting or something. It's just disagreement. And I just feel like, yeah, you both might have been healing some childhood wounds in the connection, you know? Um, and this person, they might have been afraid to feel things, but like you were someone that made them feel safe enough to feel again. That's the vibe I kind of get here. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. We got another one of those avoidance though, because so suddenly I get that this person starts acting like sketchy or like they're playing mind games with you. Just contemplation because it's like suddenly they don't know what they want, right? And I'm clarifying why, and I get forever kind of love. This is another one of those who feel like you feel. They said collective, you feel too permanent. I don't know that I'm ready for permanence, and I think this led to them sneaking around on you. Dang. Not Netflix and chilling. Yeah, they probably was dealing with somebody else. But it's because like you felt too permanent for them collective and they're not ready. They were not ready for permanence. They're like it sent them into panic. Like so they went to try out other options, okay? But I get they're not happy with these options because they still thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Oh no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. You know, no, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? Do you? Anyway, so anyway, this is one of those. Like, I don't know if it's the type where okay, I don't necessarily get that it's the type where they know you're not gonna go anywhere, so they go off and date other people. I get this more as the type where, you know, it's like they hadn't tried enough. You know, they're like, I need to see what else is out there. Cause yeah, then I got this spotlight. It's kind of like this kind of narcissistic energy, like they want attention. They're like, I still want to see what's out there, right? But then I do have this reconciliation. See, they do want to reconcile with you, okay? But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This person, I get they like attention and all that stuff, but it still kind of comes across to me more so less like arrogance. It comes more like a curiosity and a confusion. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not saying that makes it better, collective, because a cheater is a cheater. All right. So yeah, but they do really want to commit to you this time. They want to reconcile, and they really want to think. They really want to commit this time. Okay. And do you not think so far ahead? Cause I've been thinking about forever. Oh. Anyway, I don't be doing all them runs and stuff, y'all. I know that was pitchy. Don't judge me. Okay? Anyway, what else you got for me, Holy Spirit? I just be trying to fill in the void so that y'all don't hear me shuffling these cards. I don't know how good this mic is picking me up. Seriously. Let me tell you, this person, they feel real lonely right now. And they looking at pictures of you and they thinking about memories of you, when you were mine. Okay. Anyway, but that's because they see that you're out here on the market. They don't like that. They don't like that you're out here on the market. That's why they keep thinking about reconciling with you, okay? And they thinking about you. Oh, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you think so far ahead? Cause I've been thinking about forever. Anyway, let's see what else we got here, Holy Spirit. Let me tell you, it's a real love for them. Real love. I'm searching for real love. Someone to give my heart to. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. Anyway, I feel like this person, they cannot they cannot let go of you. They really think you're the one. They want to send a message. They want to apologize to you. Oh my gosh. They really want to have a heart to heart conversation. That's what I'm saying. They don't want you out here on this market. They can't stop thinking about you. They cannot stop thinking about you. All right? That also could be the other side of this lessons learned too. Yeah. They see. They see. They were having a realization. For real. Yeah, this intimacy right here. That's what they thinking about with you. Real love and intimacy. And we already had this healing through love. They thinking about how safe you felt for them, collective. Some people is just their own worst enemy. We got a saboteur, a self saboteur. Okay, just saying, just keeping it real. Hopefully these cards aren't super loud on this mic because I don't know. I can't tell. Oh, trust issues. Oh, trust issues. Oh. That's what I get here that's going on with this other party, okay? The same little back and forth that y'all might have been having in y'all's connections, that it's like they've been amplified over there in whatever they tried to go for when they were sneaking around behind your back. Yeah, it ain't going right. Like, they have very bad communication. Like, the way that I had that you're able to overcome disagreements here, this third party and your past person, they do not. They have very poor communication. Like, literally. To me, it's giving it was all lust. Okay? That's absolutely what it's giving. Because yeah, there's a lot of trust issues for sure. Oh, trust issues. Oh, trust issues. Anyway, I'm just trying to tell you. Let me tell you, they really want to pop up on you. I gotta pull up on you. You gonna make me have to pull up on you. Don't go ghost on me. I'ma go thrill on you. I'ma let my hands do the talking when I see you, baby girl. I miss feeling on you. I miss everything that's real about you, and it's everything about you. That's just how I feel about you. Been about you, and I'm still about you. Anyway, that's what they said. That's what they said. They really want to message you. They want to message you. They want to have a heart to heart conversation. If they can't access you through a device, they really want to pop up on you. You cannot make this stuff up. And I ain't even gonna lie, this third party might have been somebody from their past or either somebody that you know. I'm just saying. But they know this third party was just a distraction, okay? That's why they got egg on their face. Because they realize that you're high value, okay? And they really should have never been living this double life. Because at the end of the day, you're the one they have the soul contract with. And they feel it. They feel it. Because y'all's energy is just, in sync. It's a match. You cannot make this stuff up, okay? Literally, this is alignment, okay? Literally. But I get the vibe that they felt like it was the right person, just not the right time. Okay? Yeah. Mhm. But I see, and I get the vibe they are looking within, and they are seeing that they are the ones that are low vibrational. Yes, this spiritual bankruptcy. What? You can't make this stuff up. This look, that's about half the deck, y'all. That's about half the deck. Straight read this person, okay? Yeah, they doing that inner work. They know the low vibrational toxic mother trucker, and they are spiritually bankrupt, broke. Mm, mm. Okay, let's see. What's this person's current emotions towards the collective, please, Holy Spirit? What is this person's current emotions towards the collective, please, Holy Spirit? What is this person's current emotions? Mm, mm, mm. I'll tell you this. This mother trucker wants to sniff your farts, collective, but they want you to themselves. We got first straight out the gate greed. They want you to themselves. Period. They don't want anybody to have you. Remember, I told you they don't like that you're back on the market. They don't like that. No, these is facts. Confirmation. Period. Okay? And compassionate. They feel a deep connection with you. They want to help and support and be there for you because, again, you made them feel safe. You made them feel safe. They want to make you feel safe. They just crazy. They just crazy as heck. Yeah, and let me tell you, I don't know how you say this word, but it's a feeling steadfastly loyal to a cause, person, or thing. This is the thing. They want to come. What did we say? They want to really commit this time. They really want to be loyal for real. Really, you can't make this stuff up, collective. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. And then lighthearted. All right. They just like being around you. And I feel like it's the same as this, the way that y'all are able to disagree and still overcome it. It's peaceful to this person. It don't feel heavy and harsh like it do with this third party, where they got this egg on their face because this third party was a distraction, and they probably was some sort of past person, right? But all this fighting and poor communication, no, that stuff is stressing them out. It's that person is stressing them out, and it's making them realize that, again, in comparison to how you all resolved conflict, this new connection that's probably an old connection, or like I said, either this third party is somebody you knew or this somebody from their past, it's not in comparison to, how you all are able to, have these vibes in sync, even when y'all are disagreeing. Okay, seriously. But it's because this was a soul contract. This was something destined. Okay, this was something that was significant. Because remember, we already had this divine union here. Real love, the real deal. Can't make it up. You cannot make this stuff up. All right, where is my tarot? Anyway, I'm gonna just grab one of these from right here. They're tarot. Just use one of them, whatever. Let me just shuffle it real quick. Oh, just his shoes. Oh, just his shoes. I'm sorry. Like, look, they did it to themselves, collective. I mean, I'm not really sorry, actually. I don't really feel bad for this person. You know what I mean? But like I said, I don't get full narcissist here. I really don't. I'm just being honest. But something is off for sure. I will say that. But this person, like I said, cheaters are a cheater, but I get remorseful energy and regretful, but it's something about them that's a little bit immature. That's why I see that they even went to this third party in the first place, and see that just don't sit right with my spirit because again, just because you understand where it comes from doesn't mean that you can actually like make an excuse for this person and like accept them back into your life. And let me explain because I always explain it the same way. It's like you have a bike and the link chain is not on the gear, and you see that the link chain is not on the gear. If you get on that bike and you can't press the brakes and you crash, does that mean that the bike wanted to hurt you? No. But the fact of the matter is the bike hurt you. You see what I'm saying, collective? You see what I'm saying? Just are you here with me? Are you here with me? It's okay to understand and empathize and be compassionate towards someone who has certain types of issues. And, it's okay to understand where it comes from. But that doesn't always mean to let that person back into your life, especially if they have not done the work. And like I always say, if they've been this way for 20, 30, 40 years, they ain't changing that in a few months. All right? They not. No, no, they not. That's like magical damn near. Okay? Like no. All right. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see. What's this person's next actions towards the collective, please, Holy Spirit? Let me get off my soapbox. But I just say it how I get it. Like, and I just wanted to tell you, be safe, be careful, collective, because there's some soft energy around this person. Some softness. They don't seem like a bad person. They don't seem like a bad man or a bad woman. Even though they cheated, it came from a wounded place. Like it's like almost like they were panicking at the thought of you being their forever person because they never thought about what they would do when they met their forever person. And they're like, wait a minute, I need to try other things. I need to try other people. I need to hurry up and get this out of my system. And it's probably they might have been conditioned by society, where society makes men feel like they need to have a lot of women under their belt to be men, which is not true. Or, if this person is a woman, same thing. She could have been conditioned by, I don't know, hot girl behavior or something. I don't know, whatever people are into these days. Okay? She could have been influenced by something too. So I'm just saying, whoever your person is, um, it's more of like a panic and a I need to resolve something within me, not necessarily I want to hurt you, or like I said, that other version where it's like I think you're not gonna go anywhere, so I can do what I want. I don't get that energy from this person. I get the vibe they didn't even think about if you were gonna go anywhere or not. They just was like they might have went somewhere. They might have made some distance. That's what I really get from this person. I get they're the ones that probably left. You know what I mean? And that's not the type that is thinking that you're never going to go anywhere. The one that thinks you're never going to go anywhere, they don't leave you. They just, like, cheat and gaslight you. But this one, I get, you know, you probably found out that they were cheating after they left. That's kind of the vibe I get here, to be honest. Yeah, or either they just moved on so quickly you had to assume that they were cheating. Because, yes, that's always the case. People never freaking, you know, pop up the next day in a relationship. Let me tell you, partnership just popped out while I was talking. Absolutely. Absolutely. They got involved with this third party while y'all were still together, but then they left the connection and then popped out with the third party. But the third party was already around. This person was setting them up in the background, prepping them, priming them for their great escape. Okay? And I'll tell you, the energy around this person, it is almost like they were hoping that you would be there later when they came back after they figured themselves out. But it's like, I feel like they never thought that you would figure out or find out that they were going to figure themselves out with other women or other men. You know what I'm saying? That's what the vibes I'm getting from this person. Like, they really did try to go make distance to work on themselves, but they were going to try to work on themselves through other people. Oh, this person's crazy. I hope I'm relaying their energy appropriately because I know I didn't said it so many different ways. Because I'm really trying to let y'all know what I'm feeling inside when I'm reading these cards and I'm looking at this energy, and the Holy Spirit is telling me what I'm seeing here. It's hard to relay it into words sometimes, but anyway, what's this person's next actions, please, Holy Spirit? I was really trying to let the collective know because it's like I don't get terrible. I don't get terrible, but again, like I said, they don't have to be a bad. It's just, you can release any hate that you have. That's what I'm hoping, that I can help you reconcile with the thought of it and the emotion around it. I don't get they're a terrible person, but I also don't get that you need to give them another chance, though. I'm just saying. But anyway, okay, yeah. Next action, please, Holy Spirit. I'm sorry. Next action. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I get they want to come forward. Duh. Like, they want to come forward. And it's because they want to, again, this greed, they want you to be theirs. They don't want you to go nowhere. They want you to be theirs. They don't like that you are out here on the scene. Where did that card go? Oh, yeah, they do not like that you are out on the market. Yeah, because they know you're high value. Period. They don't like that you're out on the market. They want you to themselves again. That's why they want to come in fast and claim what's theirs. All right? Yeah, and they want to strategize. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to strategize. Okay? They're trying to strategize and be sneaky about how they going to do it. A little backhanded type of energy, but it ain't necessarily like I get they have ulterior motives. I just think that they're going to try to really, really put thought into how they come forward. That's what I get. I don't necessarily get scheming. I get more strategy. Like they're just gonna really, really strategize. Okay. That's what I'm getting there for sure. Alright, and let's see. What's this person? What's the outcome of this situation? Please, Holy Spirit. What's the energy around the outcome of this situation? As much insight as you can give me, please. And I definitely did get like this shadowy energy here about grief and heartbreak. You know what I mean? And I just kind of felt like this was about, I think this person is just, because like I said, those memories of you, and this egg on their face, okay? They did all that contemplating and playing games in the beginning just to end up contemplating and being sad in the end, okay? Like I freaking said. And again, see, we already had they wanted to pop up on you. I gotta pull up on you. You gonna make me have to pull up on you and message you, okay? But yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I say. It's a lot of grief. It's a lot of grief. For sure. Anyway, okay. Yeah, the outcome of this situation is that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, we got this Knight of Swords. Okay. We got Two of Wands, and then we got the Hierophant. And see, to me, it's already giving here that, see, for the outcome of this situation is just going to be like this person, if they have the opportunity, they are going to capitalize on the opportunity to come forward. If there's some sort of opening where they can wiggle their way back in, they're going to try to do it. And it may be through something that they're able to help you with, you know, like I don't know, but they're just like if you are in need of something and maybe they're the only person that knows how to work it or they're the only person that's available or something like they're going to like seize the moment in a way where it's like I am more than available. Yes, immediately. You know what I mean? It's like thank you for this opportunity for me to help you with something. Like that's the energy I get from this person collective, okay? All right. And it's like I get this person like the outcome they're ready to leave their comfort zone. They're ready to leave their comfort zone. And I think it was something about loving you because again, it was something where they had to learn how to feel safe to love in the beginning. That's what we were talking about because I don't think their nervous system is really used to that. They might have been burned in the past or something. So it's like, they want to really leave that behind, that fear, and kind of, you know, come into a balance internally. Because, yeah, it's just like they have this fear of the unknown, I guess, because they've never really felt real love. That's what I'm trying to say here. And I just kind of get that, you know, again, with the Hierophant here, this person, they're just, the outcome is I think they're going to learn their lesson. I think they're going to learn their lesson. Yeah. And I think they're going to mature from this, to be honest, and really start to behave in a way that is more like I think they're going to develop some sort of morality. You know, I think they're going to be able to look at things from your perspective. And I get they're going to be pretty hardworking about it and dedicated, and it just take responsibility and accountability for their behavior. And just think about how their behavior affects others. Like it's like a little bit of an empathy energy I get here, but that's because true morale and character, it requires empathy, whether that's something that's explicitly stated here in the cards or not. It's that's a requirement. Okay, and yeah, that's what I get here for sure. Hey, look, I tell you, and I get this perseverance energy here with this hard work and this responsibility. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this person wants to be better. They want to leave their comfort zone, and that's what I get here, collective. So, hopefully, this resonates for you. If it does, please tell me about it in the comments, and don't forget to like the video, hit the notification bell so you stay up to date on all my posts. And if this don't apply, let it fly, because everything ain't for everybody. Thank you for watching.